Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another episode of Build, Break, and Fix. We are brought to you by the Raw Coders, and the second one is hey, welcome, Kartik. Good to have you.
Hello, how's it going?
Very good yourself.
Pretty good. One sec, just
Fantastic.
opening this.
Cool. Um, yeah. So I was just doing the introduction, so I'll just keep on continuing for now.
Yep.
So yeah, so I really hope you guys have all had a brilliant Christmas and Boxing Day and did loads of shopping and took advantage of bargains. I don't know about you guys, but I did. How about you, Kartik? Did
Yeah,
you?
I mean, I had pretty much everything I need. I just got like a couple of small little things, but
Ah, okay, cool.
yeah,
That's pretty good.
nothing too big. Yeah.
Ah, okay, cool, cool. That makes
Hmm.
sense. Cool. So just before we continue, I'll begin by the acknowledgement of the country. So here
Yep.
goes.
I begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay my respects to their elders past, present, and future. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today.
Fantastic. That went pretty smooth and seamlessly, which was good.
Hmm.
So yeah, so just to give you a bit of a recap of what's happening since we came back yesterday. So me and Finesh. So we basically worked on the board name function in the backend.
Yep.
Uh, were you aware of that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. I know what it is.
perfect, perfect. Yeah, just confirming. So while I was working, as in my own time,
Hmm.
which was yesterday morning, I believe. Yeah, I came to a bit of a hole in the pot, uh, in the code that we needed the board ID in order to get the board name.
Right.
Um, because at that stage we were remember for all the functions we were only choosing the IDs.
Hmm.
So me and Finish came up with a solution that we can take two approaches.
Yep.
One would be to add the GSI, the
Yep.
global secondary index, or
Yep.
when the homepage loads, we can scan the board IDs along with the board names that we are already doing. But
Hmm.
that so we decided that we would go with this first approach, as in to add the
Yes. Yeah.
global secondary index. So
Yep.
yeah, so we decided that, and we spent some time as in researching and learning about GSI because
Yep.
I had a really vague impression studying my essay exam, but that really came in
Yep.
handy yesterday.
Right.
So we went through as in research, build a fix, as in
Yep.
build break, and yes. So Tori also really helped us as in
Nice.
figuring out how to as in embed the GSI in the SAM template, which really helped. So props
Yep.
to you, Tori, if you're listening. Yeah, so we were that close of getting it work last night,
Yep.
but then
Yep.
I started working on it, say, an hour earlier, so from half 8 to half 9, and
Yep.
managed to get that working with everyone's as in help towards guidance and also Vinesh kept reminding me a few bits and bats, which really
Yep.
helped. So thanks to them both. But at the end, I think I've got it working, and I already
Nice.
tested the get board name function in the backend, so that's working as well.
Right. Got it.
So, uh, how about if I walk you through and
Yeah.
just explain how I did it?
Yeah. Surely that'll be good.
Fantastic. But uh, in your opinion, how did you like the decision of um, okay, we need to be using the GSI now to
Um.
resolve that use case? Were you happy with that?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I need to properly understand what GSI is. So, um. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you explain it to me.
Uh, for sure, yeah, I'll love to. So
Yeah.
basically, GSI is a kind of you can say an a attribute which is not a primary key.
Right. Okay.
So, for example, I'll just take you through the exam. I'll actually draw it so I can explain you really good. Just
Mm-hmm.
bear with me. I need to open up Broio. Okay. Okay. So say this is our table.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. And here we have say attributes like board ID, board name,
Yep.
and board notes. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So as you already know that we already have board ID as our primary key. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
So because we didn't have board ID, so what happened was that we wanted an other column, as in either board name or board notes, as in to use in order to get the record.
Mm. Right. Makes sense.
So in that case, if I said, okay, I want the board
Yep.
which has the board name, say test T1,
Mm-hmm.
okay, but because I don't know the index, the primary key of it, which is the board name, I need
Yep.
to have the another index
Yep.
which would act as a primary key of that imaginary table.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Makes more
Um,
sense.
yeah,
Right. Okay. Um. So in the table only, we'll have like a kind of like a secondary key to the primary key.
exactly.
Okay.
Yes,
Makes
yes, true,
easy.
true. Hmm.
And is it
Cool.
like a DynamoDB concept, or do you actually code it like?
Apparently, it's a DynamoDB concept. It's related to DynamoDB, and if we want to interact with DynamoDB in this scenario, this is what we would use.
Very nice. That makes
So,
sense.
yeah, so essentially, just to put it in simple version, that if we need to get a record,
Yep.
but we don't need a primary key for it, then we would use the GSI.
Right. Got it.
I mean, is it really making sense? Because I'm feeling like I'm not really explaining you properly.
No, I think I kind of get the hang of it.
Okay, cool,
Nothing. Yeah. So how
perfect.
how would you do it though? Like,
So
create.
Yeah, I'll just show it to you. Opening up the workspace. So I've already pushed this code. So what I did was, uh, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
Perfect. So what I did was I created another section here called
Mm-hmm.
Global Secondary Index, and uh, this is the index name, and then the key schema is here, and then
Right.
the projection, as
Mm-hmm.
in what we want to include to get the data.
Right.
So that would mean the part that where I really struggled was to get the connection between the main table and the GSI table.
Got it. Right.
So, l- like, um, we need to define give it an attribute name, which in our case was a board name that
Yep.
also has to be present in our main table as an attribute name.
Right. Okay. So wait.
Mhm.
Say that again. Like it needs to be.
So apparently, say if you want a secondary primary key as a board name, okay?
Yeah.
So if you want the that secondary primary key has to be included in the main table a- under attribute definitions.
Got it. Okay. Makes sense. So it has to
So
be like part of it.
yeah, hmm
Nice.
yeah, and you have to also give it a projection as well. I forgot what the projection was. It'd be good to just check this out.
Yep.
Yeah. So represents
Mm.
attributes that are copied from the table into the global secondary index.
Right.
Is it making sense to you?
Yep. Projected from the table. These are in addition to. Okay. All right. Which. Okay. Okay. Then they're required.
Yeah. So basically, wherever you uh, this part will include the attributes that you want from the main table.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
And
Yeah.
then the projection type would
Yep.
be it can be free or options. It can be keys only, which we wanted. So only the index and the primary keys are projected into the index.
Got it.
So in our case, it would be board name and board ID, and because they are already present in that one, we can do this as keys only, which is uh, board ID and
Yep.
board name in the key schema.
Okay. Makes sense. Right. Okay. Um. Yeah, I'm not very experienced with all this stuff, but I think
Yeah,
I need to
me neither.
watch some YouTube videos on it, honestly.
Yeah,
But
and the video
yeah,
that really helped me
yeah. How
understand
did
it.
you learn? Like, how did you learn?
I'll just show it with you. This was the
Yep.
video that I kind of got my head head around it.
Yep. Can't hear anything though, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. You can probably have a look at that because I think I've got my headphones on, which is
Yeah,
why
that's fine.
you're not being able to hear it.
Yeah, that's
So
fine. Got it.
cool. So I'll do this in a private chat,
Yep.
and then you can have a look at there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So yeah, and they also have to be given the provision throughput as well. Otherwise, it won't work. Apparently.
Right. They specify the number of hits, right?
I just I just kept it as what we had initially, but yes, we can specify it.
Okay, nice. Got it.
And yeah, and that one would be it. So did this all make sense?
Yeah, I mean,
As in
like,
just the
see,
kind of
from your
overall.
yeah, your explaining perspective, it made sense, but I think I need to be also like research. Like, I need to watch YouTube video as well, and
Right.
only
Yeah.
I would understand the concept. But yeah, I think it's like a more sophisticated approach any day. So
Yes. Yes. And if you watch that video, he basically explains that you can do this kind of a scenario in two ways. First of all, you can do a scan and then use filter expression,
right,
which is basically a very naive way. That's exactly what it says in the video.
right,
And a more decent approach would be to use the GSI.
right. Got
Oh,
it.
perfect. And then in order to use it,
Yep,
what I did was what I did was yeah, using this way. So all I did was specify the index name
yep,
is board name JSA and the key e- expression gave it the board name, and then
yep,
from here I gave it our particular board name, which is coming from the front end.
yep.
And is this is basically pretty simple,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
Ye-
yeah. This is
Yeah,
like general
yeah,
param. So
exactly.
mm,
So I just
does
test.
does it work now?
Yes, it does.
That's too
That's
spicy.
what I was gonna show you
Nice.
now. So say for example, if I do T3, how about if I do T4, post the
Yes.
board?
Hey, Tori. I think
Okay.
we are you talking about the acknowledgement of the country? If so, we have already done that. Or you're talking about Tori asked you, Zen, did you get it working in the Sam YAML?
Yes, yes,
Nice.
I did.
So the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Give me
All
one
right.
second.
Cool.
Put my phone
Just
on
get
charge.
some water. Mhm.
Yeah, and get some water as well.
All right. So if I get all the boards, it should give me two boards, which are T3 and T4. And if I get um, T4 by name, it should give me T4 now. Ta-da! There we go. Cool. Yeah, I think he's Kartik is just going to put his phone in charge. I will as soon as it
Hello.
comes back.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, perfect. So you know how we created two boards now,
Yes, we did.
T3
Do
and
T3
T4?
and T4. Yep.
Yeah. So if I do get board by name and do T4, then it should give me T4. There we go. And if I do T3, then it should
Yeah.
give me D3.
No.
But there's a concern. It's not bringing up
Zero.
the board notes.
Oh. Wait, try putting in notes. Maybe then only it does the creation. So try posting a note. Oh yeah. Would you post the note through ID or the board name? No.
That will still happen from the ID because it's already working fine from the ID, so that
Right.
shouldn't really be a problem. But why
Yeah.
is it not
Okay.
bringing up the board notes? That's a bit concerning.
I mean, I'm trying to think. It is getting it for get all boards, right? It's not just getting it for the specific one. That's all.
Yeah. Hmm.
Can you get it from the board ID? Try getting from board ID. So it's not getting the whole board, it's getting a specific part. Oh, oh
Board
yeah.
name is invalid.
Now the whole thing is,
Ah, right, right. Because we can't insert numbers, isn't it?
yeah. Now you can't access get a board by ID like at all.
Board name is invalid. Why not?
I mean, because it's calling the get board by name function.
Ah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah,
what
yeah,
we
yeah.
we
That's
could
true.
have done is that we could have had like base URL board forward slash name and then the board name, and we could have kept this as well.
That's what we've already done, to be honest.
All right.
So if you
Okay.
see here, so I commented out the other get board by ID
Right.
because
Okay.
it was creating an hindrance, but the fact that get board by name. Ah, yeah, I think you must be right there. You must be right. So we need
We
to
can.
probably
Do we need
do
that controller like at all? Like, are we using it anywhere?
which one?
Get board by ID.
No, at this stage. I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Let's leave it commented. Like, if we use it, then we have always the option to uncomment it. Oh, sorry, I dropped my stuff. Sorry.
That's alright.
Ouch.
Um, so because okay, so this is fine. We don't need to worry about this at the moment, but why is this board? It's not bringing up the notes.
Oh.
Oh, right. Um, no, no, that can't be right. That can't be
Compare
right.
both of them. Like, what's the difference between both of them?
Huh?
Is there any difference between get board by ID and get board by name?
Just
Like,
the name.
the way they are returning it, because this one is and that one is not. It's kind of interesting.
Board is not present. So here, basically what we're doing is scanning all the boards first and then find using a find.
Right, got it.
But here we're just using a query.
Okay, makes sense. All right. So is that causing the difference? Like currency?
Apparently. But
Can
it
we not do
shouldn't,
that?
isn't it?
Yeah, it shouldn't. Like
Hmm.
in a general big, yeah, it shouldn't.
Because what? Hang on a minute. I just want to check if that even has that. So we did a T3.
Yep,
It has that one. Where's T4? Resource not found. What?
that is interesting.
Um, view items. Okay, here we go. So them both have board notes and board name. So basically here what I'm saying that give me the board
Yep,
object
yep.
which is either T3 or T4 and it should give me the board notes as well then. Um,
Very interesting. Hmm.
why is it doing this?
Let me Google some things.
Tori's asking, what was the problem you fixed in YAML? Right, so Tori, I got muddled up with these these hang on, I'll just show it to you on template. So although I was giving it the primary board name as hash blah blah, but I wasn't including this attribute name and key type of board name in the main table. That's what was causing the problem. And also I had an S instead of a hash here. So this should be hash in the key schema of attribute name
Yep.
has instead of an S. That was a problem. Uh, what were you gonna say, Kartik?
No, no, I was just agreeing. No, no, I'm trying to Google as well.
Okay, cool.
Like just query
Yeah.
versus scan on during GSI. So
I see. So,
very nice.
this is interesting. It
Hmm.
just keeps on getting interesting day after day, isn't it?
Yeah, there's like so many things, even like in one topic, in
Yeah,
like let alone DynamoDB, like just diving into GSI or like the
true.
whole thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hello, GegDev. GegDev's asking, have you guys heard about auto formatting? Have we?
He's been sarcastic again.
Yeah, yeah. No, no way. Yes, but let's try to.
Okay, let me check.
Do
How,
you
how,
use
how
format?
was it again? Auto
Um,
format.
let me Google it. Do you
I
use
forgot.
format document feature in Visual Studio for C hashtag, or do you use everything manually there as well? Zen.
He knows the answer to that. I'm not gonna answer that.
There's just like a comment saying, like, just Zen. That's all.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I said I'm not gonna answer that because he
Yeah,
knows the answer to that.
yeah, and it's just like hilarious to read that comment and just like,
Okay, let me check.
yeah. But uh, he says, is that a command? Yeah, that looks like you need something like that. No, wait, that's not a well, for JS. Oh, in the check length thing in the package.json, we need to put that in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see where you're saying it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Open the
Uh,
document. Yeah.
so it would be like package.js. It won't be.
Yes.
Uh, I don't think it will be here. It will be in package.long. So it would
Oh,
be somewhere.
right. Um,
Is it?
I think so. It should be in package.json. Yeah, this
Yes,
one.
lint Airbnb base. So why would it be log.js?
Yeah,
Okay,
so let me stories
mhm.
and something. Let's see.
Yeah, Gagdev, I go confused between package and package or log. That's why you need to fix as well. Right. You need a fix. So where do we need a fix then?
Hmm.
Package, not over here. Yeah, Tori just sent it last time.
Yep. Trying to get that. Yeah, there you go. I would recommend Open Slack because even if I still listen on private chat,
Okay.
it'll get messed up. I'll take a
Okay.
screen of it.
Right.
It's
Yeah, if you can. Thank you.
That's all right. I got confused between rock hunters and the focus. Talking of that, I have this
I
big
knew.
piece of art. It's actually joining my mug collection now. I have two. I have more, but yeah, this one's the best. Thanks, Captain.
Where did you send it to? Ah, okay.
I
Never
mean,
mind.
yeah,
Ignore
it's in
me.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I got it. See, looks pretty cool.
Scripts fix.
I'll do a mug review on my channel. It's elegant red mug with a very Porsche design.
Where do I need to go now? I need to add my screen and actually close Slack first and then add my screen and then go to VS Code and that would be in
What
ESLint.
happened? Story? Why are you
See over
saying load?
here.
Isn't
There we
that?
go. And JS.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
ESLint JSON extension in
Boy, oh,
this way.
yeah.
I'm not entirely sure because it's my first time doing this. On Piron lint fix. Okay. Anyway,
Hmm?
should it come here or
Yeah,
where?
I think so.
Because
Oh,
last time I put it over here,
yeah. Wait,
no wonder why it didn't work.
Gagda said it shouldn't be under dev dependencies.
Right. So it shouldn't be there then. Where would it be then? Dependent, like dependencies.
Let's just go. How to?
Uh,
Mhm.
lint.
Um.
Yes. Uh huh.
Well.
Wait for you to tell
Yeah.
me.
Is it? Isn't it? Should be in the settings or JSON? Do we have one?
Oh yeah. I think yes. 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 I think you're right. Should be in the
Wait.
settings
Storage
of
is
J.
should be under scripts and Gagda sent a link. Let me open that.
Under scripts. So where's our under scripts? Okay. Cool. So in package.json under scripts. Okay.
Yeah, I'm opening the link which Gagda sent. I was literally at the same link. Lol. Yeah. Open this link. I'll send it to you. I think it's will help
Okay.
people.
Um, where's my stream? Stream has to come all the way. So the things that I don't need can go away.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Private chat. ESLint fish. You can't run infinite script flag. The correct way to pass along CLI flag is this. Okay, so this will come there. Test run jest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do we add all these? Test as well, test run.
Inside the script stack in your package.json.
Yes, but I'm thinking there are two more, which is test
In
and test colon
the,
run.
no, don't put all of them. Wait,
Okay.
let me. Yeah, just put them, but let me Google what they're for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay,
they
that's
are.
fine.
Yeah,
So now,
in the scripts, yeah, there. Yeah,
yeah.
there.
So, right now. Um, okay, cool, that's fine. So now you should hang on. What was the purpose of putting them over there? Was
Like the whole thing, which you're. I think it's auto formatting.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, cool, that's
I
fine.
think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Yeah.
Okay, so we were figuring out why other board notes are not appearing as a column.
Yeah.
So why that was there? Uh, I'll come back on all these linting things afterwards. Don't want to do them at the moment. Okay, board name. So we have this board name.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what did you say? Yeah, that one. And then board. Oh, right. I think I know why. We probably have to include,
Yeah.
as in the non-key attributes as well, in there.
Right. What
Um,
are the
s-
non-key attributes? Like, what does it mean?
so the non-key attributes would mean that all the other attributes that are
Yeah.
non-key. So no primary or secondary global secondary index. So you know how we've got board ID and the board name now,
Yeah.
and board ID is a primary key, board name is a secondary key, but we don't have the board note, which would be the non-key attribute.
Right. Um.
Does that does that make sense?
Yeah, but isn't it like just any um like what's an example of um surely it's not primary, not secondary, but like what's an example then?
Okay, so
Yeah.
an example to consider non-key attributes would be all the columns
Yep.
that are not primary key or global secondary key. So if we have
Or
board ID, board name, and board notes,
yeah.
because the board ID and board names are keys now,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
there's only one column left, which is board notes. So
yeah.
that would be a non-key one. I'm
Oh, okay, that way.
thinking, yeah. Does
Yeah,
that
yeah.
make
So
sense now?
yeah, let's get back to the linting thingy. Sorry for distracting.
Uh,
What was right?
Linting thing.
Um, yeah, the ESLint thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's get back to that.
yeah,
Yeah. Remember how we were trying to do the formatting?
yeah.
Is it working?
To be honest, according to me, from what I can say, it probably is because everything is just formatted. If you check,
Can you run that command in that tutorial? Npm run lint minus minus fix. Was it? Just copy it from the tutorial. Yeah,
let's.
yeah, that command.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's not the right folder that I'm doing it in. Client. No, that is the right one, isn't it? Semi API. Scrum API. Right.
Hmm.
API. Okay, npm run lint. Hello world lint. Hope something went wrong. No file matching the pattern source were found. Oh, okay, so apparently it's asking us to rename this some file as src, and then it will do the formatting on that.
No files matching the pattern SRC. I don't think it's the naming.
The
Pattern SRC.
extension.
Um, no, wait, please check the typing mistakes in the pattern. I think it's about the like the actual like formatting or like the pattern. Let me Google that.
Yeah.
No files.
How can I suppress the no files matching message into lint? Okay, I found one. The no mesh. Oh, right. So apparently
Change
we need to
this
add
one
this.
to .js and remove the getdev as something. I think that's helpful. If you come back to the stream,
Yeah. Um. In the script path, that if it's there, change JSON to
.json dot remove src folder in.
change JSON to. I thought that the reason why I put JSON in there was basically to match the this file extension $lint rc.json. That's why I put it there. But we can try that one. I might be thinking wrong in that way.
And he says remove src folder, but I don't think so there's any. So
Oh, right,
I
right,
think
right, right.
isn't
Huh?
this src? I'm not sure, but like even Kaggle or Tori, like isn't this src folder the Scrambler API folder? Is that what it's targeting? Like it should be named Scrambler minus API or src is like a keyword. It's relative. Okay. Then I think it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, I'll just try this and see if this works.
Okay. Okay.
Something
Fine.
went wrong. Okay, this must be the scrambler. Remove this. If this doesn't work, then I'll probably add Scrambler hyphen API
Yeah.
and and see if that works.
Did not
Measurement.
throw any error, but maybe that's just not referring to anything, right? Yeah, I think
Probably.
it should be
Yeah.
Scrambler minus API. Alrighty.
Oops, something went wrong. No pattern matches Scrambler hyphen API were found. Actually, hang on. Let me put that back into
Wait.
JSON because
Yeah, do that, but I'm just trying to think that it says no files matching the pattern Scrambler API. Scrambler API is a folder.
hmm.
Am I missing something?
Uh, no files matching the pattern, that one. So if we do basically this, what does it do then?
Yeah, it's command not found. That's not
Ah,
like
okay, so
that's sending
that's
a command, right? Like that's
yeah,
a
right.
uh,
Extension.
fun.
Oh, hang on a minute. So if this is in this one package.json, then it needs to go one folder up.
All
If
right.
I'm thinking right.
Yeah.
Ah, here we
Oh,
go. Oh,
noise.
brilliant. So unexpected token, what?
In package log JSON, line number 2, I think.
To
Oh, is it
package out.
2?
Scrambler API package, Scrambler SAM, and then Scrambler API, and then package.log. This one is saying probably 9. Passing error, unexpected token. To be honest, I have no idea why it's saying this.
Let's Google that. A very elegant software called Google. Let's
Mm-hmm.
use that.
Yes, length format.
Yeah.
Yes, in passing, yeah. Unexpected occurs due to incompatibility between your development environment and ESLint's current parsing capabilities. With ongoing changes, adding the parser options property to your ESLint is no longer enough for particular situations such as that one. Unexpected token. The solution is to have ESLint parsed by a compatible parser from Babel. ESLint of the version below. Just add parser.babel ESLint parser in your ESLint file and run this one. Right? So it's telling us to parser is that one. If I do this parser there. Okay, and then I would run
Yeah.
save dev, which is to save the dev dependency. You're saying this
This
is
is
a
enough.
one-time place. Please be patient.
It didn't take that much time, so
Yeah,
yeah.
of course. Okay, and curious for vulnerabilities. Alright, I'm gonna run that again and see
Right.
what it says.
Yeah.
Which one was this? Yeah, lens fix. So I'm gonna run lens fix. Two
Hmm.
problems. Still coming up with that. ESLint experimentally supports object spread syntax. You can enable it by adding the following to your what? No. To be honest, I'm not even sure I'm looking at the right one anymore. Passing unexpected token. Was
Yeah.
there one expected token? That one. Babel project is led no version. How did it solve? The reason lacking out of a package Babel door is lint.
Yeah. Let's
So he's
install.
saying that Babel door is beyond. We did that already, and Babel call
Remove the necessary configs.
hang on. What? So it says parser colon Babel is lint. So we need this.
Yeah. Isn't yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, ours is in JSON and this is in JS.
Right.
Maybe maybe it was right.
Doesn't
Right,
need
let's
hundred
try
times.
this.
Yep. I mean, the file does look like a JS file more. Wait, no, I actually didn't look at it. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this and see what we get. Do, 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 do.
Not found. So that's definitely not the command for it.
It says the parser
Babel.
is not in the registry.
So it's not there in the first place. How about Babel is lint? So this is found it. Babel is lint. So this is the one.
Hmm. Pretty interesting.
Um, right. Actually, what I'm gonna do is close it and then reopen it.
Alrighty.
Maybe that might do a bit of a trick for us.
Hmm.
So API.
You know what, Tori? You might not be wrong. You might not
What
be
did you
wrong.
say?
He says, "Oh no, we'll spend the rest of 2021 fixing LinkedIn errors." It's a perfect end to 2021, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Oh, so package.json has the same thing. Package.json and package lock as well. So error passing to be honest, why are we even worrying about this? The formatting at this
Because
stage.
I mean, it's just good to have thing. Like it's gonna help. Like auto
Oh,
formatting.
yeah, of course it will help. That's for sure. I
Yeah.
100% agree with you. But
Yeah.
at this stage of the project,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I meant.
That makes sense. Uh, maybe
But
part
it's
of
a
the
good learning curve, though.
maybe Tori says maybe part of the problem is that you have jQuery 2, right? Um, likely. Yes.
jQuery to write. What?
just having jQuery in general.
Oh, right. I see.
Hmm. It's fine.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is work on this in my
Yeah,
spare time.
come
But
back with me.
yes, but I just really wanna experiment with the
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
non-key
yeah. Yes.
attribute because I've got a funny feeling that it will work with this.
Let's do it.
Non-key attribute. What was the example? It was board notes include. This be it? Probably. Yeah. All right. Let's try this and see if
Yep.
this does it. Ah, come on. Okay. Uh, do, 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 do. Uh, by the way, I've got kind of a interesting thing to discuss with you off the stream.
How interesting are we talking here?
Um, the backstage interesting.
All right. Okay. The way you said it, it doesn't make me feel good. Just say.
No, it's just that um
Yeah.
StreamYard is running out, so I'm
Right.
considering to go back to OBS and do that setup.
Yes.
hmm
That will be fun.
So yeah, it was just that basically.
Hmm. Makes sense.
Come on, board notes work for us. Ah, okay, never mind.
Rolling back, so there's a problem
Yeah,
to template.
yeah. Thing visible, the new thing that I added that caused a problem.
Yeah, it's problems with the stack. DB is fine.
Failed to update. The thing is, it can't update the GSI properties. Oh, right. I need to recreate it because
Oh,
once the global secondary index has been
yep.
created, it can't update any of the properties except the provision throughput.
Got it. Got it.
So I need to delete this one and oh, okay, never mind. I will go back to that one and see what this has in store for us. Delete this. Come on,
Let's see
you
what happens.
got this. You can do this. You got this. Come on, quick, 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 quick. I really want to get this working before the end of this episode.
Let's see what
Come on,
happens.
come on, come on. You can do this. I know I'm being really impatient now, isn't it? Come on, dude. You're faster than this. Yeah, cool. Done. Okay. De deploy this again. It's already built, so we don't need to build it again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what
Okay, so
happens.
it's creating in the process. I'll just open off app.js to change the table name.
Right.
I'm, you know what? I'm gonna do this as in dynamically in the future as well as in my free time, so we
Hmm.
don't always have to come back to it manually.
Hmm. Yeah, it makes sense. That looks good.
Hmm.
Isn't it? Yeah, that is a bit too much stuff being created there.
Yeah, because we created some
Hmm.
yeah. Anyway, I'll just go back and get the um DB, and I just want to check if this thing works. If not, we can call it a day and come back to it tomorrow.
Yes.
Du- 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 du. Come on. Okay, that one's done.
Sam build it.
Yes. Ah,
Not
Sam build, and I need to change the API endpoint in Postman as well.
hmm.
So I'll just do. Can you stop my screen share,
Yeah,
please?
surely. 1 second. Okay, it's off now.
Thank you. I'll just go to my endpoint and get my, I think, resources API. Prod. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Where are you? Where are you?
Mhm.
That one. Okay, and I am good to come on.
Let's do it. 1 second. Why is it not coming up? Oh, there we go.
So I'll deploy the stack.
Let's see what we got there.
Hopefully it works.
Hmm.
Come on, update successfully, please. Please, please update successfully.
Hmm.
Alright, this is looking promising now.
Yeah, I mean the first one didn't give any error, so
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Ah, here we go. Perfect. So I'll just go
Yeah.
back and post a board called T. Actually, make it T1.
Yep. Board name. That is a bit of an interesting one.
Okay, never mind.
Come
I have
back
to
tomorrow.
show this.
Yep.
I just wanna. Okay, forbidden. Alright, I'll have to
Something
work
like
on it in my
permission.
time.
Yeah, yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Cool. See you. Yeah, no, it was fun. I think learned a lot today now.
Yeah, yeah,
Jam
for
packed.
sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Cool. Do
nice.
you want to do the closing?
Yeah, no, today was pretty good, especially for me. Like, I literally didn't know any of this. Like, even ESLint, I've said that like last week as well. I literally heard the name first time, and even GSI. So, no, pretty fun for sure.
Mm. It was.
Uh,
It was
yeah,
100%.
I think if we didn't get any error, like I think it's just about the permissions. We'll be able to resolve it
Yeah,
tomorrow. So yeah,
yeah.
I'll come back tomorrow, guys. Same. Do you
Cool.
have anything to add?
No, I'm right.
Same time, same place, and
And same task. Looking
there
forward
we
to
go.
it. Cheers,
Fun.
guys.
Cheers.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.